guys, so today I'm going to be resurrecting my channel to talk about Cricut. So there's some controversy going on with a new Cricut update, and I just feel like we have to discuss this. So it kind of feels like I'm in a drama channel right now reporting on Cricut drama, but I want to know your guys' thoughts and I want to talk about this. So first, we'll do a brief recap of what's even going on. It has not even been 24 hours since this new update to the design space has happened. Okay, so what are we talking about? Let's get into that. So this is, my computer is down here. That's why I keep looking like this. Okay, so yesterday I was minding my own business, about to have a great Friday, when I get this email from Cricut. Design Space features an update. Like, they've got some new stuff going on. Then I get to the bottom of this email and it says, soon we will be making changes that affect members who use the free Design Space app without a Cricut Access plan. Every calendar month, these members will be allowed to upload up to 20 personal images and /or patterns. We'll learn more. So if you use Cricut, you know that you do not have to pay to use the Design Space. You can upload your own images, which is what I do. I don't pay for Cricut Access because I don't need to use their design tools. I just need to use their software to use my Cricut. And I do it for personal use and business use. So of course I'm uploading more than 20 a month for sure. So now you have to pay, what is it, $9.99, $10 a month, or you can get the yearly for a little discount. So when I saw this, I was immediately upset. I did not like this. Obviously, I don't want to pay more when I've been using it for free. I don't know why anyone would want that. You're not getting any better features. You're just now having to pay for that. So immediately I go to their Facebook to see if anyone else is complaining. And by gosh, yes, they are. They did like a live stream announcing their features, and it's kind of embarrassing. It's kind of sad to watch. Not sad. It's just kind of funny and awkward to watch. Like, if you watch like the live stream comments come back in, it's people being very upset while this poor lady is live streaming. I don't know how they couldn't have planned for this though. I mean, I'm sure they must have expected some backlash, but maybe they didn't. I don't know if they were prepared or not. Then I looked at Reddit, of course, right after, and it's all over the Reddit page, the entire Reddit page just about this update. And now it's been not 24 hours, but it's the next day. This was last night. This was March 12th. Okay, now it's March 13th for me, Saturday at almost noon, and it just keeps going. When I first looked at the Facebook feed, there was maybe like 1,000 comments, and now last time I checked, there's like 7,500 comments. I would say 95% are negative. Some people are trying to stand up for Cricut. Most people are not. And if you say something standing up for Cricut, you're gonna get, shunned really quick. And then you go to their Instagram and Twitter. It's everywhere, okay? People are complaining everywhere about this. So some of the comments, Brad Fitzgerald said, "So now I have to pay $10 a month to use my machine. I can't upload more than 20 images a month without paying you. One project alone was 10 plus images. You are holding your customers hostage." 500 reactions. People just pretty much saying the same thing. People wanting refunds. We all want refunds on our machines since we were promised that we could have unlimited uploads for free when we bought this. Amber said that. True, Amber, that is accurate. I felt totally in line with what everyone was saying. Like, when I was thinking about getting this machine, I was like, great, I don't have to pay to use it. I don't need the Cricut Access. Now, people will argue that well, we'll get into that. So some other comments from Liz: "I paid $300+ for a machine and now I need to pay to use the software." People are mad because it's COVID. Businesses who use this are getting, hit more with another fee. I don't know why people say, sure, yeah, you can write it off as a business expense, but that doesn't mean it's not going to affect your pricing or affect how much you're gonna make, you know what I mean? You have to factor in another cost. Great, you can write it off, but that still can be coming out of your profits. So then Cricut is actually, okay, so 20 uploads. That is, if you use your machine monthly for hobbies, for small business, 20 uploads, if you know how Cricut works, of what you can do with it, how projects are made, 20 uploads is really very minimal. That's essentially, unless you're someone who rarely uses your machine, I really doubt, people who consistently use the Cricut machine definitely have to do 20 plus uploads. So they're kind of forcing, I would say, from my experience, the majority of people to use it, and they know that. That's what they want, obviously. And people are also upset because Cricut has been notorious for having bad software. Like, people don't like the design space. They don't like that it's on, like, I think it's like on the cloud basically, so you can't keep like old updates. You can't like download it actually to your computer. It's just like all cloud based. It's like you're basically forcing people to pay even more for a crappy, people don't need to use the design space to actually design. So now they're just limiting the amount of uploads to get more people to have to use it. Now they have like 2 plans. I'm pretty sure there's only one before. So now it's like standard or premium. Before, I'm pretty sure, someone correct me if I'm wrong about this, but it was like there was only one Cricut Access and you would get the discounts, like the 20% off all materials and the 10% off Cricut.com purchases. Now they made it, that's the only difference. And the free economy shipping on 50 plus orders. So there's 2 now. There's standard and premium. Premium is just a little more, but it's still more. So why wouldn't you? That's probably what they want. Why wouldn't you pay? What is it? It's $95.88 yearly if you buy the year, or you can only buy yearly for the premium, which is $119.88. So it's just very aggravating because, like I know and like they know, most people would need to use 20 or more. And they're just, I don't know where they came up with this 20. I would love to know where they came up with this 20 from, this number. And I would love to know what percentage of like active users, and I would love to know how they define active users. How many of these active users do 20 plus uploads a month? Now it's kind of just like a loophole to say that they can still use in marketing. Oh, we still offer it free. You still get this free design space. It's just limited to 20, which 20 again is so low. I can't get over that number. That is ridiculously low for the amount of uploads you can have. But yeah, so that's exactly what they're doing. They're continuing to say that it's free. They can still say technically it's free, but if you're a user of Cricut or whatever, you know that that's pretty much the same thing as saying zero, like you need to pay. And that's exactly what they're saying. They're actually responding to people, and I think they were up kind of late. I feel bad for the social media and customer service people because they don't really have any say in any of this, but they're going to be getting bombarded, which is what we have to do. That's all we can really do is do that to them. So this is what the Cricut accounts have been saying. So this one person said, Kelly LXN, she said, had I known this was going to be the case when I bought my Cricut and its many accessories 2 months ago, I definitely wouldn't have bought it. I bought this to use as a hobby. I knew the program was limited and used other programs to create SVGs and that nothing will blah blah blah. She goes on for like a big thing. She said, this is an awful decision. I regret not going with the silhouette now. 48 likes. Cricut Response. Hey, thanks for this feedback. You can subscribe for an Access membership to have unlimited uploads and unlimited collections. Otherwise, Design Space is free. See more info at blah blah blah. Really? Come on, Cricut. So then the other response they keep saying is what they're going to go with. They say, our new upload limits will allow you to upload 240 images a year without being Access members. And then they go on. So at first I saw them saying, oh, you get 20 free a month. Then they switched it to 240 a year, probably because maybe it sounds a little better, which, again, if you use Cricut, it sounds like crap still. So that's where they're going. They're defending themselves. They say, you won't have to pay to use your machine. If you upload more than 240 personal images a year, you can subscribe to be an Access member. They're very committed to going along with this, which is technically fine. It's very shitty though that they're doing that. It's very, very not good, in my opinion, for them to do this. It's kind of out of nowhere also. First of all, they didn't even give a reason of why this was happening when they announced it. Not saying that would have made it better, but it would have been a little better, I think. And it's like, why are you charging $10 out of nowhere for us to use this? People are also upset because they don't want it cloud-based. If there's problems with cloud, like there's too much storage for everyone's images, people want to be able to save it locally. That should be an option, is what people are arguing too. Like we wanted, like I was saying before, So of course Cricut can do whatever they want. They can do this technically, even though clearly, like I said, it's basically the same as saying zero. Like you get 0 free images a month because that's just so little uploads for most people. And it's clear with the amount of people who have signed the petition, who have been complaining about it on every social media. I've even seen them on Silhouette social media because everyone's saying they want to switch to Silhouette. People saying, get ready Silhouette, because why would I want to spend $100 a year plus all my Cricut stuff when I could switch to Silhouette and hopefully Silhouette doesn't take over the subscription model. I think it's really not good. I like people's comparison to, people were saying this on the Reddit. It was like, if you buy a printer, it's like them charging you, like you can only do 20 prints a month and then the rest you have to pay. It doesn't make sense. I kind of subscribe to that mindset. I understand what they mean when they're comparing it like that. Like, just going through this Reddit, like every single post is about it. Creative freedom should be free. Oh my gosh, yes. So I love when people were screenshotting this post from 2014. Do I have to pay to use the software or to upload my own images? Creative freedom should be free. Cricut Design Space is free to use for all file types. There is no subscription required to cut your own images. Design with your system fonts absolutely free, so technically they can still say this. It still is free, but you know, we know. So yes, it is very, very bad. I mean, they can go ahead and do this, but we can go ahead and do exactly what we're doing, which is bombard social media. That's the good thing about social media, is maybe we can pressure them into doing something or switch to Silhouette, because this is bad. So headlines: F Cricut, don't buy, don't subscribe. Let Cricut know the Design Space change is unacceptable. I'm getting rid of my Cricut, I'm done. Anyone considering starting a class action lawsuit against Cricut? Design Space changes, now more useless unless I pay $10 a month. Let's get Cricut to lose 1.2 million followers on Instagram. Spread the word to stop Cricut, moves we can make. Yes, here's the person who made this person, Cowbell Solo, was the one who made the comparison to printers. HP announces printer owners will now have to pay a monthly subscription fee to print more than 20 documents per month. Cricut for Silhouette. We have to make sure this reaches Google searches. What is this? Oh, yes. Actually, it is trending. I was looking up for this video. I was looking at Google Trends, and I typed in Cricut, and it is Cricut Design Update, Cricut Design, everything is like increased. So that's why I'm making this video. But yeah, so they're getting absolutely ripped apart right now on social media. And it is funny because people were also saying, oh, they announced this after they just released their new mug press, and also they had like really big sale on Cricut before they announced this. So it's like everyone bought all these things, and then it's like this change is happening, which of course they can do that, it's fine, but it doesn't make it any less crappy to their consumers, and we can call them out. People also noticed that they had filed for an IPO in February along with Joann's the same day. So people are suggesting or theorizing, you know, that, which is pretty good theory. Pretty sure that's why. They're just trying to look better for investors and get ready, you know, to go public or whatever, I don't know. So this is another comment that I thought was interesting in Reddit from Ramjet1973, and they said they seem to be trying to make a walled garden with their software, much like Apple has done with the iOS operating system for iPhone. The problem is their software is not compelling the way the iOS is. The maker is buggy, it has numerous shortcomings, and often gets updates that leave you worse than when you started. If they don't back down, it's likely a third party will jailbreak it, which apparently there has been lawsuits where people have made cutting softwares, and Cricut has sued them and won. But yeah, so people already are furious with the way Cricut's app, that they are like, I really don't want to have to pay for this app that already sucks. Like, you don't have the leverage that maybe Apple has. That's an opinion, I guess, too. Some people hate Apple. It's an opinion, but they definitely have a better, you know, something better going on than Cricut does with theirs. So I'm pretty much been obsessed all day with looking at comments. I feel like they might make a statement saying like they hear our feedback and they understand, and we need to charge this because of this, and they might give some type of explanation. But I have a feeling that they're not going to change. They're going to see how there's a big truck going by. Not going to change. Like, they're just going to see how it goes, maybe, because obviously they don't care about their customers. They don't care about whatever. I mean, I think people have been going on that trend for a long time now where Cricut just doesn't listen or doesn't care. So we'll see. I hope that's not the case. I think our best shot is the petitions, keep bombarding them, social media, on their customer service, giving them, I saw people were saying go to the BBB, the Better Business Bureau, and like leave like a bad review. And I'm making a YouTube video about it. Just keep talking about it. I don't want to just fall into, oh, well, we're gonna have to pay this $10. I mean, that's just not, come on guys, no. So that's what's going on right now with Cricut. Drop your comments below. Let me know your thoughts. Some people said they're already talking to lawyers. Good for you guys, taking some action. Oh, and I believe is it starting in April? I'm not actually quite sure on when this is going into effect. I thought it's April, but let me know below. And if I figure it out, I'll put it in the YouTube notes. Anyway, thank you for watching. We'll see what happens.